You know that moment when someone's so locked in that even the best road course driver on the planet can't stop them? Tyler Reddick just made NASCAR history at Circuit of the Americas. He beat Shane van Gisbergen straight up on a road course and became the first driver ever to win the first 3 races of a season. Not Richard Petty, not Dale Earnhardt, not Jimmie Johnson, Tyler Reddick. If you're loving this NASCAR drama, hit subscribe and drop a comment right now. Tyler Reddick is unstoppable right now. At Circuit of the Americas on Sunday, Reddick held off Shane van Gisbergen to win the Duramax Grand Prix. That makes it 3 wins in 3 races to start the 2026 season: Daytona, Atlanta, COTA. He's the first driver in the entire history of NASCAR to accomplish this. 77 years of racing. Every legend you can name has tried. None pulled it off. After crossing the finish line about 4 seconds clear of van Gisbergen, Reddick was emotional. It means the world. It's so fitting. We got going at the end of the race. I'm leading, and there's SVG, the guy I've been trying to beat for a while now. To be able to outlast him there and hold on for the win is just incredible. SVG, the road course king who won 5 of 6 road course races last season, the guy everyone assumed would dominate at COTA. Reddick beat him straight up. Reddick was just the 5th driver to win the season's first 2 races. The others? Cale Yarborough, Jeff Gordon, Matt Kenseth, all legends, but none of them won the 3rd race. Reddick did. Smash that like button if you think Reddick is unstoppable. 23XI Racing, co-owned by Michael Jordan and Denny Hamlin, became the first team to win the first 3 races since Petty Enterprises in 1963. That's 63 years ago. Reddick led a race-high 58 laps on Sunday. He started from pole position and survived a late race attack from van Gisbergen. Reddick led the field on lap 1, but Chase Briscoe dispatched him out of turn 2 to take the early lead. Ryan Blaney also spent time up front. Van Gisbergen made a quick start from 13th to 10th by the end of lap 1, but he wasn't happy. "I got no rear at all. Too much front on entry as well," he radioed on lap 2. Reddick was struggling with tire life early too. When asked how his car felt, van Gisbergen replied, "Feels pretty shit, but everyone looks shit." Blaney took the lead on lap 9, while van Gisbergen marched forward. As stage 1 ended, several drivers short-pitted. Blaney was among them, handing the stage win to Ross Chastain. Van Gisbergen finished 2nd. Van Gisbergen was first off pit road after the stage. Chastain stalled and lost 5 positions. Blaney and Reddick led the restart. On the restart, Reddick got the jump on Blaney. Meanwhile, Connor Zilisch was spun out by Daniel Suarez. Van Gisbergen avoided the chaos and was inside the top 10 by the end of the lap. Stage 2 was relatively uneventful. Van Gisbergen marched forward to 5th. The team pitted from 2nd on lap 43, setting him up for stage 3. Ty Gibbs won the stage, with Van Gisbergen finishing 10th. Stage 3 resumed with Reddick leading. Van Gisbergen lined up 4th. Briscoe got a great start to 3rd, dropping Van Gisbergen to 5th. But Briscoe's transmission broke, ending his top 5 run. Despite reporting lack of rear grip, Van Gisbergen worked up to 3rd. Reddick battled to keep Blaney behind. Reddick and Blaney pitted on lap 69. Van Gisbergen pitted on lap 70. The first caution flew with 21 laps remaining when Chastain's right rear wheel came off. Reddick led Blaney, Van Gisbergen, and Zilisch on the restart. On the lap 79 restart, Van Gisbergen passed Blaney for 2nd. Zilisch got spun for the 2nd time, ending his day. Now it was Van Gisbergen versus Reddick. Van Gisbergen got close. For a moment, it looked possible. "I just have no speed. Sorry. I've just got no grip in comparison," Van Gisbergen radioed. With just over 10 laps to go, the gap narrowed. Van Gisbergen made a spirited effort, but it wasn't enough. "Sorry guys, the rears are killed," Van Gisbergen said. Van Gisbergen finished 3.944 seconds behind. Close, but not close enough. Christopher Bell finished 3rd, Ty Gibbs 4th, and Michael McDowell 5th. After the race, Van Gisbergen was gracious. Disappointed with 2nd, but this series is just at a high level. Following Tyler, his driving was immaculate and his car was very good too. That's high praise from the road course king. This is the same driver who had a winless 2025 season, the same team that spent the offseason in a lawsuit with NASCAR, and now they're making history. 3 wins in 3 races. 23XI Racing is dominating in a way nobody saw coming. Reddick now sits alone atop the championship standings, and with the way he's driving, it's hard to imagine anyone stopping him. Not even Shane van Gisbergen,